Another
Right,
big
right.
question, fellas, is the possible head coach for the Cleveland Browns next year. I'm just going to throw out a couple names, and you guys give me an idea of, would you want this person to be the Browns head coach, or absolutely not? You do not want this person to be the Cleveland Browns head coach. First name I'm going to throw out there, fellas, is Mike McCarthy. You good on Mike McCarthy? It's tough, man.
Wow. He's better than Kevin Stefanski, okay?
Okay.
And that's all I'll say. But is that saying much? I don't think that's really saying much. Don't really think that's saying much. But yeah, he's better than what we have. Better than what we have.
I know what you.
He's better than what we have. Whitmore's. Yeah, he's better than Kevin. Better than Kevin.
Oh, man.
And Hot Sauce Williams. Remember Hot Sauce Williams? They were better than Whitmore's. Hot Sauce Williams. Yeah.
I think we lost Hot Rod
Lost
there.
him,
He was making a.
He was giving his summary of Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy has game management issues, but he's got that Super Bowl ring, and his teams that he has coached. If you look at his resume, his teams that he has coached has always been pretty prepared. They've been competitive in the league. He really hasn't had terrible seasons, T.
Right.
He's always had seasons where his teams are in the conversation to be able to do things. Now, he had that early Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers. He has not been able to get back there. But I'm a little torn on Mike McCarthy. I would take him. Like, I wouldn't be upset. I would like the Cleveland Browns to get somebody better than a Mike McCarthy. But if they thought that Mike McCarthy was the guy, like, I wouldn't be too upset or too mad about that.
And he'd be an improvement, and he, will provide structure, and he will also bring, that order and discipline, like you say, that we need in there. Because again, like you say, penalties, the offensive line, the penalties that we have, again, that's all about, structure and discipline and all of that. And he would bring that to a locker room. So he definitely would be an upgrade, over Stefanski. Most definitely. Who was the other person that you had in mind? Who was the second person?
Oh, man, I've got a few of them. John Gruden.
Wow.
Another Super Bowl winner.
Yeah. You know what, L Train? I think the game has kind of passed him by, okay? And the ugliness that surrounded him, at his last stop with all those emails and all of that mess
Nasty.
and everything. Yeah, nasty. I wouldn't want to touch him. I really wouldn't. Not that he doesn't know football and that he doesn't know the game, but just the way he went out the last time. I don't want that. I don't want him, coming in, because again, it comes with a circus. It comes with too much baggage and all of that mess, chaos, and all of that. So no, I wouldn't want to touch him. Now, as an advisor, maybe as an advisor to the team or whatever have you, yes, maybe in that role. But as a head coach, no, I'm beyond Gruden.
Yeah,
beyond him.
Yep. I think there are a lot of people that would like Gruden. He brings a certain amount of bravado, but you have to look at, the Cleveland Browns do not have a lot of flexibility in terms of money, but in the future, that's going to be cleared up. You have a guy like John Gruden, you're going to have a hard time getting free agents in here, because there are going to be certain players out there that don't want to play for him.
Don't want to rock with him, right?
Yep. If you were to talk to Keyshawn Johnson does not like the man at all. And here's a point.
And Like is putting it mildly.
There you go.
Is putting it mildly.
Yep.
Yeah, with Keyshawn.
Yep. And T, I'm going to tell you like this. Like, I think John Gruden, you could argue that John Gruden came in and won the Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's players in Tampa Bay.
He did.
Yep.
He did that.
Yep.
The very next year.
Yep.
The very next year.
Okay, so you take that out of play. That Super Bowl year with Tony Dungy's players.
Right.
Okay. What has he done in the NFL? Really?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
He hasn't really done anything.
Nothing.
So
nothing whatsoever.
Yep, he does a good job with his little quarterback show where he used to be on ESPN, used to always talk to the top. I don't know.
And I used to like that show. I used to like that show, watching them. Yeah. I used to like watching them.
Yep, 5 to 8 quarterbacks or whatever.
Right.
But again, he brings a certain personality. People call him Chucky. He brings a certain bravado out there. And I just don't know. He really hasn't proven that he is a good coach.
Right.
You know,
So
so
no thanks to him.
yeah,
No.
yep, yep.
Mm-mm.
Okay. What
Pass on him.
yep, yep.